Pakistani and newer working to Pakistan at the very free IDC. Or we can control a light bulb like AC light bulb and any AC load with double side switch wiring. Meaning it was AC DC board. But right now I explain with DC voltage and the test with DC voltage just for safety reasons. But I not many you can try. I mean AC directly AC without any experience. So I try this thing just to show you in a DC circuit with what AC DC board. So basically the plan is, there are two switches. Normally you can sit the roof and your some appliance is downstairs of the bottom. Or you can turn on your appliance between downstairs appliance with upstairs and also turn off by downstairs and also turn on downstairs and as well as upstairs, both ways. You cannot go up and down all the time, so you can turn on the appliance to roof with your appliance is the downstairs. You can turn on the appliance in roof, also turn off in roof as well as vice versa, meaning floor on roof off on downstairs off, downstairs on roof off. So now it's what? There are two wire systems. There are also some three wire system which is I explain in next part. This is part 1. I explain two wire system. Two wires. There are total basically 3 wires, but there use 2 wires is used. So basically there are used single SPDT, the single pole double pole switches. So both our switches is normally closed or joined together, or normally open, two joined together, and one switch terminal is connected to supply one terminal and other switch terminal is connected to a load which is this DC light. You can use AC DC both lights. DC load you can use AC and DC load, both work. And also power supply is also depending AC DC about your depending on your load. So what is what? So there are state 1. So there are 3 wire system. State 1. So there are 2 wires main and 1 wire is. So first there are 2 switches. First state, the switch 1 is normally closed and switch 2 is normally open. So switch 1 is normally closed and switch 2 is normally open. So voltage can pass one AC terminal to normally closed and normally other terminal to the load to a normally open, but not this is no such this flow. That's why bulb is not turned on, because one terminal is normally closed and one other terminal is normally open. So voltage can not flow and bulb stays off. State 2. So switch number 1 is normally open and switch number 2 is normally closed. So that's just the voltage flow is common to the switch normally open terminal and other terminal is normally closed. So that's why it cannot flow between normally open to normally closed to common. So that's why this bulb is not turned on. State 2 and it is off. State 3. Both the switch 1 and 2 is normally closed. So voltage can flow common to normally closed to common to load to back supply and then turn on the bulb. State 4 state, both switch number 1 and switch number 4 is normally open. So voltage flow common to normally open to common to bulb to the supply, and that's the complete circuit and bulb turns on. And always keep in remember, bulb is nothing. You can use LED bulb, any kind of bulb, inductive load, capacitive load, and any resistive load, any kind of load use. But always net your load is series, not a parallel. So always net your load across these switches with series, not a parallel. There is a lamp. First one wire, then any one wire connected to a bulb one terminal and another bulb terminal. These wires and these wires to other supply terminals which are contained this switching common terminals. Right now it's DC to save to touch, and there are both it normally closed and normally open. So normally closed are joined together and normally open joined together. When I turn on the one switch, bulb is turned on. When I turn off the other switch, once I both switch on, both switch on, bulb is turned on. If I close one switch, other switch is on, its bulb also on. So we can control by bulbs bi-directional, like that. Either I turn on this bulb switch and turn off this switch, or turn on this switch, turn off this switch, also turn on with this switch and this switch also, and turn on with this switch and this switch also. So if I place these two things, just for demonstration, for example, there is my stair. Let me give a little demo. There is my stair, for example. This is a downstairs and this is upstairs, and this is the light, stair light. When I do sit downstairs and turn on the light, and then I go upstairs in roof and next switch I can turn off the light. Or if I then do the downstairs, I turn on the switch in top stairs in roof and light is turned on, and do the downstairs and turn this switch on off and light is turned off. This little, you can extend this wire in two long, so it is a small little wire piece, so you can turn little longer wire, and this switch can enter one top roof and this switch can enter bottom roof, bottom downstairs, and you can control any appliance near upstairs and downstairs. But you can always connect your load is series, no matter which you use AC, DC, capacitive, resistive and inductive load, you can use it. But load is connecting in series. Also supply also connect in series. Supply is also AC, DC both work. But when you use DC supply, you can use DC load, you can use AC supply, then you use AC load. But just for demonstration, say if you make a circuit, you can apply this circuit at low voltage as well as DC voltage, just for preventing accident and warning others. Because if you are connected 220 volts main AC voltage, any AC voltage, one risk is that you can touch the bare terminals with an electric shock, or if accidentally you can, instead of the series of these switches are connected series, if you accidentally connect a parallel with load, so what will happen is, normally bulb is turned on because bulb is directly getting the voltage to a supply. But when you turn on the switch, it brings a positive and negative wire to that door, and which can blows your wiring and blows your main power supply. Just for I am doing few drawings. Sorry. But now first I tell. If you are thinking why we cannot connect a two switch in series, why we connect this configuration? Because if you connect a two switch in series, when turn on one, we can turn on both switches at a time in order to turn on the bulb. So for example, one switch is off and second switch is on, or first switch is on, second is off, but cannot flow between these because they are in series. That's why if are parallel, so one switch is off and other is on, bulb turn on. If you turn on other, bulb still turn on. You need to, if you turn off the load, you then turn both the switches off or both the switches off. So that's why it's not work, because you need to turn off both the switches at the same time in order to turn off the bulb, because these two switches are in a parallel situation. If one is off and other is on, voltage low, one top one, and if bottom is on, top is off, voltage low, bottom one, if both are off, then voltage is off. But series states you are one switch is off and other one is on, other is off, voltage cannot flow because first switch is conduct the voltage, other switch is not cut off the voltage. Both are on, voltage can pass it, both are cut off, voltage is not passed. That's why these both diagrams are not work. Normally bulb is not a series with single switch configuration, they are not a bulb in series. Neutral, live bulb switch to neutral. So bulb is turned on and off. But if some case, if you are connected like that, bulb like a parallel with load, meaning live load, neutral doors also load, and switch cross neutral load one terminal and other terminal, what will be happening? That's so when you push the switch, normally voltage flow to load and load is turned on when your switch is off. When you turn off a switch, it can, what do we do? It can join the live wire to a neutral wire, which starts short circuit and blast or burn your main wire or short circuit. That's why always connect a switch in series, not a parallel. So that is a little dangerous if you are not connect up switch properly. That's why it ignites everything fire at a fire. That's why I not recommend, if you have not an idea with AC mains, but you can use 12 volt DC because DC voltage is safe, but higher DC voltage is also dangerous. Just for 12 volt or 24 volt, if I recommend switch to 12 volt, you can try with this experiment if you have a little bit idea. Otherwise, it is also dangerous if you start the battery pack, so it will also catch fire. But my first light advantage, it is a short circuit proof. On slash off, on, off, or on, off, and then on and off. Now this small little circuit is, and this video is going to next to you.